Bibles and turn to the book of 1 Samuel. We have some guests down from Sister Karen Galt's class. She's absent today due to illness, and I prepared them because I told them, they're in here, there are tests and extra work, and and try to keep the disruptions to a minimum. We have young people watching us today, so be on your best behavior. I should say that. I would expect no less. All right, 1 Samuel, our text is chapters 13 through 15. You know you're in the Old Testament, Sunday school curriculum because the text is usually several chapters. In the New Testament, the text is usually a verse or two, maybe a paragraph at most. But in the Old Testament, they sort of move pretty fast through historical books, and I understand why. This lesson is the Lord rejecting Saul. I told you earlier, really God did not choose Saul. The people chose Saul. God allowed it. Our series is about sovereignty, and sometimes one of the great mysteries of sovereignty is God's purposed will and God's permissive will. I've heard different preachers talk about it in different ways. God's decree of counsel, and then God's decree of permission. Ultimately, God is in control, but there are many things about which we have responsibilities that God overrules, either our sinfulness or He uses our faithfulness. And one of those examples of God's sovereignty in a unique kind of way